teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Here's Mecole Hardman. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
When you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it. Go ahead.
Jackson. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right back to Mitchell here. And he's got it down to the 28. The Ravens at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power? Also dangerous. Y'all talk about don't talk the bench.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Brock Bowers with career touchdown number 75. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing to start the drive. Richard. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number one and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week one.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Gibbs straight ahead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ortiz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go!
Off play action. Richard finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guy's getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Like Riggs. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Richard. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a cold boy yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the back day yelling, bring them out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You talk about this Lions defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Yo. Come on in.
Now Jackson. Well, into the hands of Flowers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They should have gotten more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8.
180. 180. 180. 180.
Again, Jackson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Yo. 180. 180 shot. Go. He turned it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Jackson now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Hurt.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Come on. Check. 70.
In motion right is Addison.
Warrior 70. Curve 19. Let's go.
2nd and 14. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On the check.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Got it. Ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18. Rig alert. Check smash.
In motion right is Addison.
Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Go.
49-yard line.
60 Eagles. Tiger. 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Back to throw again. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Lions 14, Ravens 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7. It's a foot race. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devontae Smith, 78 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Will Riker to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's playing well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hey, Cash, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ortiz. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Ravens will take over.
The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the LA kid, the LA yelling. That ain't bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Jackson. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third and 5. Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw is Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle. 180. What is it? Report. Middle. Sit up.
To throw again is Jackson. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Sit up. 180. Hey, Ozzy, go ahead. Hey. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got it. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half.
Hey, report.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Brock Bowers as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and
getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Come on, come on. Hey. Half the 60. Hey. Three. Check, smash. Check. Go.
Off the play fake. Richard. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Ready, go.
From the gun on third down, Richard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Mustang 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Gotta be lying.
Off play action. Richard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
Ready, set.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Luka 19. Steady.
Looking to throw. Richard. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go. Hey, smash.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Hurt. Go street. Hurt. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Richard. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun. Richard. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's Hardman to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make it pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And you know, like your birthday, you're funny in the club. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel I'm gonna have it. Thing in the make it. So come give me a hug. You can get me. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel I'm gonna have it. Thing in the make it.
It's on! No.
Throwing is Jackson. This will be caught at the 2. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Again, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Ravens 28, Lions 14. Will Riker to kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, Chris. Tight, 19 tight. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man right side is St. Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now they'll change things up.
Cut Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Second and 6. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Hey, 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 hey. Go.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they... And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Austin, 83 yards. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way. As a quarterback on his back, usually can't complete a pass.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go street.
In motion, the tight end. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
79 Broncos.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. Off the play fake. Richard. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions, first down.
Off play action. Richard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
60 by 60. Pressure leading.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Richard will try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
From the gun, Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing to start the drive. Richard. And he'll just get rid of it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Cougar night. Sit up.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
Six.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Richard. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And this is caught inside the 5. And they aren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
77.
First down. First and goal, Detroit.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking to throw. Richard. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready? Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Richard got his man complete over the middle. That's Ortiz.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
Looking to throw. Richard. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
180. 180.
Jackson to throw. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Will Riker to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
65, turn. Rig. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Richard. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Richard. This taken in by Kincaid.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got a 1st down here as he stops the clock, but just 16 ticks remaining. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11. 19, Lions. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70, pass, 50, traffic, hiking, 18.
Operating from the gun, Richard. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 26.
Let's go!
First and 10 at the 26.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Ravens, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. switch, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to make the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.